Happy Monday, everyone. I will be discussing positivity today and the infectious act that it actually brings to yourself and those around you. So make sure that you come right back in 2 minutes. I will see you soon. I can't wait. Hello, and happy Monday. Yes, I think I should get like a choir or somebody to just be in the back, like, happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. I need like a whole crescendo that does happy Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out there. So if there are any songbirds or choirs that you guys are just done praising the Lord and you just got like an extra couple of minutes and you want to do my happy Monday little jingle, I'm open to that. I think it would be great to hear that in stereo. All righty, guys. So let's see. I am so excited today. I actually was able to get a nap in. Yay me. It was only 30 minutes, but it was a nap that I desperately needed. You guys remember last week we were talking about just that self-care and all of those things. And so, so I'm just excited. I want to talk about positivity today and the infectious power that it has. So if you are new and this is your first time coming in, I am Amari Lee, your life coach, whether you like it or know it or not if you like it or not, but if you know it or not, that's who I am. I am a life coach, and I do these weekly broadcasts because it is Monday. Monday is my favorite day of the week, and I want to make it your favorite day as well. So if you're coming in, say something to me, say hello, let me know that you're in the room. Who is in here with me? So I see Mr. Teray. Hi, hello. Hey, Miss Keita. Right, yeah. So I did like a little touch up, and it still has a mind of its own. So I'm gonna have to tweak it a little bit more. Not too much caring for these sides right now, but it was enough yesterday. I said, I'm not messing with it again. So next weekend, we live to fight another day, right? But thank you. Yes, I do like it to a certain degree. But so, how are you? How is everybody doing today? I'm so excited today. I hope that this conversation just, I hope it gives life to you guys, and I hope that I can get a little bit more life from you. But I just really, really want to talk about positivity. Okay. Now, just to give a little background, um, I I know that when we think about positivity, I always go to the guy from Saturday Night Live that used to stand in front of the window. I mean, this is in front of the mirror, and people like you, and you're smart. You're because it was during that era where a lot of people were talking about positive affirmations, and and if you were in church, it was the what was it, name it and claim it, whatever, snag it and grab it, and just all of these things about positivity. But now in this time, I realize how powerful positivity actually is. You can be in a situation and you can literally turn your whole mindset around by choosing the gift in every situation. Let me see if I have my book. While I am looking to see if I have my book, you guys talk to me. How has your Monday been? Tell me what's going on. Um, It's probably not on this bookshelf. I am a lover of books, a lover of knowledge. And so if you guys have books that have been blessing you, please do not hesitate to put them in the chat because I love to read. But there is a book called Finding the Gift. And I do believe I discussed this with you briefly, or at least alluded to it at some point, because it truly, truly changed my life. It was transforming. And it's about this big, and it's probably about 20 pages, if that, but totally awesome. It is about finding the gift, that in everything there's a gift. But that's a choice. We have to choose to want to see, to want to believe the positivity in every situation. It is a way of life that you have to start seeing things half full instead of half empty. It's a choice. It really, really is a choice. And sometimes you got to know what you need to do in order to see things differently. So the first thing I want to talk about is onus. What does that mean? Onus. Responsibility. The responsibility is always going to be on us to change us. The responsibility is always going to be for us to do something different. The world don't care. I mean, I'm just gotta just tell you that the world don't care. The world does not care that you had a bad day, that you didn't get enough rest, that your baby was sick, and that you had to, you was in line all day all night trying to get the prescription filled, and then you had to be at work at 5 a.m. But then because you was at the hospital, you didn't get to make your lunch, so that means you didn't eat when you was at work, and the world don't care. That's the reality. They just don't. Because everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's moving. Everybody's trying to make their money. Everybody's trying to get better. Everybody has their own story to tell. From the time you open your eyes to the time you go to bed at night, you have a story. There's words written down in your book that you have lived. And that is the same truth for every person you encounter. So when we expect people to care about us more than we care about us to change our situation, then it's an error. And I'm going to go back to what I just said. When I want you to change, my mood. When I put the responsibility on you, you made me mad. You're the reason why this. You're the reason why that. If you would just this, if you would just, why did you do this? Why did you say that? Why did you, when it's always you, then what that means is that I expect you to care about me more than I care about me. And yes, this is positivity. So if you're just coming in, we are talking about positivity. I know you probably think I'm doing this right here, but I am and I'm not. So it is something I'm just shedding the light. I'm just reminding you that the onus is on you, not because you can't do it, but because you can do it. And not only because you can do it, but because you must do it. Because nobody's going to do it for you. Nobody, actually, we don't even have that ability. We don't have the power to do it for you. And I thank God for that. I thank God that He didn't give anybody else the power to control what I think, what I feel, my emotions, but He gave that dominating power to me, for me. So because He gave it to me, there was an expectation that I use everything that He gave me to make this thing work. Okay. So we're talking about positivity. We're talking about the ability to change your mind, to change your thoughts, to change your actions, your behavior. It's all within your ability. I mean, because I'm going to tell you guys something. I love documentaries. Um, and I probably watch things nobody else cares about. But I have seen some serious things where people who only have one arm, no legs, dwarfism, they have, phantom limbs, syndromes, all of these things that's going on. These people are driving cars. These people are cooking full meals, raising their family, having children. These people are thriving, living full, functioning lives. If you know what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. If you've ever seen any of those shows or those documentaries, this is real talk. I remember many years ago where they had the lady who had no arms, but she was driving with her feet. And everybody was like, that's dangerous. I'm like, she ain't driving no more dangerous than the person that said 6, 7 drinks and got behind the wheel. So it is amazing what people can do, what you can do when you put your mind, when you put your actions, when you start changing some things about yourself in order to reach the goal that has been set before you. Okay. It starts here. Everything always starts here. There's another saying, and if you guys know some sayings that are all about positivity, just please drop them in the box, drop them in the comments. If you can see it, if you can see it, you can achieve it. Now, I love that saying because it starts here. It starts here. You start off with a thought, an idea, and then if you can visualize it, yeah, I see myself thriving. I see myself healthy. I see myself making more money. I see myself in a whole different job. I see myself, in a better relationship. I see myself, happier. I see myself. Once you see it, then you start believing, hey, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do it. And there's so much power in the maybe, right? So much power in the maybe. Sometimes all you need is a maybe, because in that maybe, it'll get you moving. That maybe will get you pushing some things away from you. That maybe will get you to trying some things. So there's power in the maybe, okay? So, if you have any sayings that you can think of, I don't, Teray, throw some Bible scriptures in there, because we're talking about positivity today. We're talking about the ability to see something half full and go. Even though you know, in order for something to be half full, that means that there has to be some empty spaces in that cup, right? So you're not saying that you don't see the empty spaces. You just see the full part more than you see the empty spaces. And that, my friends, is a choice. Choosing to see something different than what you've been seeing. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to tell you what I have experienced, that's hard work. It's hard work sometimes. I remember when my husband took me down to Skid Row, and I had never been, like, ever in my whole life. Until I had married him, and he was from Los Angeles. And I remember when he took me, and I just cried and cried and cried. Oh, it was just, for me, because I had never seen that before. And my mother always raised me to say, she always said things like, wherever you are, it's because you did it. She would say, if you want to be rich, then go out there and work and be rich. If you're poor, it's because you just chose to be poor. And I do thank her for that, because all of my tenacity and my grind comes from what she taught me when I was growing up. What I didn't take into consideration is environment. And I didn't take into consideration that if all you see is nothing, how do you believe in something? Right? If all you've ever seen is nothing, because I was like, how is this? And we're driving through these certain neighborhoods, and I'm like, how are people living like this? Like, how are they surviving? How? And I was genuinely concerned and devastated, because I couldn't believe that it was a whole life like this. And so, and we grew up low, middle income, it just depended on how that roller coaster went. It just was life. So it wasn't like, I was raised way, all this money. I just had never seen that living environment. And so I know that it's hard. How do you see something when all around you is nothing? How do you speak of dreams bigger than yourself when everybody around you is speaking of the same thing that's less than? How do you pull yourself up when nobody is trying to go anywhere? That's hard work. That's hard work. So we reach for something higher than ourselves, because he'll give you a visual. And a lot of us right now, we have visuals. We have things that we've seen. It wasn't just a thought. It's gone beyond that. It's beyond the thought. Now you have actually seen a picture, a glimpse of it. And you told yourself, maybe, hey, maybe I can. Maybe I can start that business. Maybe I can get out of this abusive relationship. Maybe I can speak up for myself. Maybe I can be healthy. Maybe I can actually achieve mental health. Maybe I can actually achieve something greater than what I see. And when you start living and operating in that maybe, things start happening. Things start happening, because you gotta, it has to be more than a thought. It has to be more. The visual is your ammunition. The visual, when you start to see that thing, when you start to speak that thing, and we're going to talk about this right here. This part right here is amazing. It's the greatest tool we have to change our nothing into something. Okay, so just stay with me. Stay with me. I'm going to go and see who's in the room. If you're here, say something to me. Let me see who I'm talking to today. Hi, Mama Cheryl. All right. Kalia, you made it. Yay. Hey, Cousin Connie. I'm so sorry. I know I was going to do Instagram as well. And today I just, y'all work with me. Work with me. So let me see. Miss Simpson. Ashley, guys, everybody say hi to Ashley. She's going to be our guest speaker at the end of this month. And so you guys look forward to that. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. Where are you reaching out from? Speak to us. Speak to us. How are you? How are you? All right, so let's see. Oh, I love it. She said, putting God first in everything you wanted to do. You put him first and then everything else, right? Right? Now, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this because it's it's um it's awesome. It's awesome when it's coupled with the tools God gave us. Okay, so here we go. So, yes, we put God first in everything that we do, right? Putting God first. Hey, Mo, putting God first in everything that we do, right? So we say, okay, God, this is what I want to do. You know, my mom always says, you know, she sets the course. Now God direct my path, right? So I've set my course. I know what I want to do. I've thought about it. It was a thought. I seen it. Yes, I can achieve this thing. I'm ready to go. I'm getting my business plan together, or I'm doing whatever it is. I want to go. I want to go. I want to go. And God, I'm believing you. I'm trusting you because I know that you gave me this vision. So I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. And there's a lot that he expects from us. It's the do. It's the do. Yeah, he works the will and the do in us. And that do, that's the part that we have to operate in. We got to live there in the do. We got to live there in the do, because when we say, God, this is what I want to do, he's like, of course you do. I gave you the vision to do it. I know that's what you want to do because I put it in there. So go do it. So we want to be careful. It's so important that we don't sit back and say, now, God, what we going to do? What you going to do? And we sit there, we're waiting for God. Okay, what you going to do? Because I'm ready. I'm willing to go. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. And he's like, oh, okay. So y'all both look at each other like this. Good. All right. Yeah. Uh-huh. So you going, uh-huh. And then we're like, God, you're not doing nothing. He's like, what? I gave you the vision. Go, work the do, work the do. And so it's so important that we understand how when we get something, a vision, you get it, man, you got to bulldog that thing. You got to hold on to that thing, and you got to say, come what may. I don't care what it takes. It's going to come out of here, and it's going to be out here. It's going to be out here. And so if I got to speak that thing to myself, if I got to put that positive energy out, then okay, if I got to do it all day, every day to get it out there, then that's what I'm going to have to do, because I know there's something more. I know, there's something more. You know that there is something more that you're supposed to be doing, something more that a higher height that you're supposed to be living, that you're supposed to be hitting. You know, some of us have already hit the ceiling. Some of you have been in that business for so long, and you've already hit the ceiling. And I'm not talking about the ceiling where you can't make any more money, even though that may be the case as well. You know, but it's that thing where you just don't even quite feel like going no more. You just, the joy is dwindling. Because you know there's something else. There's more. There's more. Absolutely, Selena. Selena said it's a partnership. We do our part. Say something to me, yo. Yes, everybody has their part. And even in the relationship between us and he, there is our part. And in our part, that's where we do. You know, we like the little engine that could. We going. And then we're going to sometimes hit those walls. Sometimes we hit those speed bumps. Remember, we talked about that. If you didn't, go back to our Monday, where we talked about, is it a wall or is it a speed bump, or what is it that is in our way that keeps us from being able to move forward? What is that thing that we've hit? And sometimes it is this. Every time, I'm not even gonna say sometimes, every time is this that will get us through that wall, over that speed bump, under the ditch, wherever we find ourselves in the journey. So wherever you are in the journey, it's this. It's this. To speak that thing into existence. But don't forget to do. See, it's a partnership. It all goes together. We speak and we do. And then we speak and we do. We speak and we do. You know, and when you think about in the scripture, it says, speak to the mountain and the mountain will be removed. Well, you don't know if the mountain has been removed unless you do something. You got to go and at least walk to them. Yeah, at least go over there and see if it's still there. You know, we speaking things, but it's also some do in there. It's also some do. So positivity and the contagion that it holds. Now, how do I know positivity is contagious? Because if you have a friend or somebody, or you ran into, let's just say you had somebody and you wasn't quite feeling yourself. You might have been a Debbie Downer at that time, or in the dumps, or whatever. You had your Eeyore cloak on for the day. And have you ever gone into the store or went somewhere and someone was like, "Hey, how are you?" And you're like, I'm good, just good. Why? It's a beautiful day. I just came back from the park and I was feeding the ducks, and you're looking at them like, I said I was okay. I don't really want to have this I don't want to have this dialogue with you. I'm not feeling it today. Today is not the day. But they just go on, and they start talking. They start talking about, and you go, it is kind of a good day. You right? Yeah. You know, I mean, I am glad that it is sunny, because, you know, last week it was so gloomy, but they look at the sun. Look at and they just keep talking to you. And after a while, that glass start turning, right? That half empty. All of a sudden, you don't feel quite as low. Some of you just watching me, you know, I'm dramatic anyway, you know, I'm very animated, but some of you, just in the time that you've been in this dialogue with me, you have felt that things start shifting, because it's contagious. It's contagious. And even though it may irritate us, because we're kind of stuck for that moment, and we're stuck in that little space of you know, that's an emotion. Now, I have coined that as an emotion. Sometimes, that's an emotion. Okay, that's an emotion. So when you realize that people are talking and they just bouncing off, and all of a sudden it's this energy that starts to come inside, and you're like, whoa, no. I didn't want this. I didn't. No. And all of a sudden, your spirit has changed. You know, it appears that your spirit changed, but what you actually did was you submitted. You said, I don't have to feel this right now. I don't have to. And sometimes we have those people that challenge us. Nah, we ain't doing that today. We're not going to be sad today. No, we're not going to do this today. And sometimes it makes us upset, because we have a bona fide story. You know, you guys heard Mo when she was on here last month, and she was talking about how sometimes she would be in her feelings about some things, and I would just be like, okay, and we're not going there today. And so sometimes we got to be challenged, right? So that we can start seeing things a little bit different, just a little bit different. And so positivity, being able to say, perhaps, maybe, hey, it's not looking good, but maybe. Yeah, okay, the bill's due today. It's already 4:30 and it closes at 5, and I don't see it, but there's still perhaps, but maybe. You know, when I was young and I was raising my children by myself, and I had bills that was bigger than my pocketbook, and I would be like, well, maybe somebody else would pay it on accident, put a 2 on their account and instead of a 3. You know, just maybe. You know, I would literally be thinking stuff like that. You know, well, maybe I'll go. And I'm going to tell you the honest to God truth. One time I went to go pay a bill and they told me it was not there. I was like, are you sure? Because, you know, sometimes people make, what do they call clerical errors? And then you in the dark. And now everything is just romantic because you got candles everywhere. I was like, are you sure? Are you positive? Okay, I need to speak to a manager because I'm telling you right now, I got the money and it's here today. It may not be here tomorrow now, so you need to make sure. But I promise you, the bill got paid some kind of way. I still to this day don't know how it got paid. But I do believe that because I used to speak things like that, just speaking stuff that sounds crazy, like, yeah, maybe somebody else paid it. I don't know, but maybe this will happen. Maybe there's power in that. Maybe. See, that's positivity. I just didn't know I was doing it. I didn't know I was doing it. I didn't know I was speaking into the atmosphere. I didn't know I was causing things to move and shift, right? But that's what we do. We speak things. We speak things. Just like when we say, man, today's going to be a horrible day. This is going to be horrible. I didn't get enough rest. I'm tired. I don't want to go to work. And I know my boss going to be on one because she always on one. We just, so much power here. It's so much power here. And so we speak that thing. And then when we get to work, she is on a 10 because we didn't pump her up. We don't even know that we did it. We didn't pump her up. She probably started off at a 5. But we said, I need you to go find my boss and tell her to have a horrible day. And we put it out there. And that thing starts because there's so much power in what we say. Because I know a lot of times we say things like, I was just kidding. Oh, no, I'm not, I'm just this, I'm just that, right? But out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So what we say, it can be true. It cannot be true. But one thing I know about sarcasm, it's laced with truth. There's always some truth in there, but we just make it, teaspoon of sugar helps the medicine go down. So, I don't like you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, right? Right. So the positivity, the vibes, the energy, and it's contagious. It's contagious. So why am I telling you that? I'm telling you that if your positivity meter, if the positivity cup is not high enough, you don't have enough poured in that thing for yourself, you need to get around some people that's positive. You need to get around people who speak in life. You need to get around people who are not those, I saw someone said, crabs in the barrel. You need to get around somebody who's not trying to do this, but who knows how to do this, and make sure you're not fighting them. My goodness, stop fighting the positive person in your life. Don't fight them because you don't understand them. Don't fight them. Don't beat them down with your words because you think they being fake. Sometimes, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't always feel it. But I bet you it got to get done. So if I got to smile and make my way through it, you can call it fake. You can call it whatever you want. But I know it's working. It's working. All right. So you guys talk back to me. What you thinking? What do you think? When you think of positivity, this is what I want to know. I want you to drop a name right now in your comments. Give me your positive person. Who's your positive person? Who's the person in your life that is that turns things around, that allows you to see a different side of it? Let's put that person out there today. Let's put that person out there today. Because I have a lot of people that's around me that are just, they're positive, and even if neither one of us see it, I have a girlfriend, that when neither one of us can't, we both struggling, she say, well, God is God. And we fall out laughing because sometimes that's all we got. God is God. He is God. Yes, he is. And that's all. Sometimes that's all we got. But we're still reaching on something that's higher than ourselves. That's higher than ourselves. So you gotta have somebody around you that's speaking that positive life. Okay? Because if you don't have that, it's hard. It's hard because you're going to have those moments, right? You're going to have those moments where you can't see over. You can't see over. You can't see past it, and it's right here. You're going to have those moments. And I've had so many amazing people in my life. I mean, I could just throw them out there. My mom, number one. My mom, my husband, my daughter. Kimara is the most. I mean, like, I don't care what I say or how I say it. Kimara, my middle daughter, is going to turn that thing. She's going to spin that thing. Well, Mom, I know you only got one finger, but at least it's your pointer finger. Or she'll be like, at least it's your wedding finger. You can still rock your wedding ring. That's how she is. She's going to see the positive in it. She is. I have awesome people that God has put in my life. Yolanda, Darla, Mo, Onisha. These are people that are just, they pour into me. Anytime I'm low, Teray, these people, they pour into me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. Now, some of y'all, I do fight y'all because we have a business relationship. So I'll be like, But y'all know I always give in. So don't fight your positive person. Okay. A lot, because sometimes you can't see it. You can't see it. And when you rely only on yourself, there's possibility for error. There's who do you call when man down? If you're the only man that can get you up. If you're the only man that you trust to speak positive affirmations into your life, then you see what I'm saying? Because God made us that way for each other. For each other. And so it is contagious. It is. It's contagious. And when you get around those people, that's re-energizing you. It's like getting put into a battery power pack. You're low. So you get around those people that start. It's like they go clear, poof poof, poof poof, right? You need that. You need that because it's contagious. It's contagious, and it begins to flow, and that thing begins to turn. It begins to turn. So it's hard to be in a negative environment. It's hard. It's hard. We're not created that way. We don't thrive in those type of environments. There's so many tests and research that has been done on these mice and all these other things, that when you have put them in an environment that is just negative and an environment that is just constantly aggressive, they don't thrive. They don't thrive. They don't. So I want to talk to my stabilizers tonight. My stabilizers. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. I want to talk to my stabilizers. Those are high S's. I talk about the disc. If you don't understand what I'm referring to, so it's a disc test that I take with Dave Ramsey. I really love him for my finances. And so there's a DISC test, and some people are high D's. They're high I's, high S's, and high C's. And so the high D's are those who are the decision makers, and high I's are those who are the ones who have interpersonal. They're very interactive. And then you have the high S's who are the stabilizers, and you have the C who are cautionary. So S's, the stabilizers. Okay. Stabilizers. I'm going to tell you who you are. You are the one that keeps everything going. You are the one that makes sure everybody's okay. You're the one that says it's okay. I'll eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, take the rest of the food. You're the one that says, hey, you're the one that when everybody's yelling, you're like, can we all just get along? Hey, everybody relax. Let's just calm down. When everybody else is like, yes, it is. Oh my God, they said that he ain't gonna make it to the end of the day. And then you're like, but who said? Who said? That's you. That's you. And I want to just encourage you. I want to encourage you today that it's not for naught. It's not for naught. Because stabilizers give and give. They are usually that positive person for everybody else. They are that person that is that everybody calls. If that's you, just give me a thumbs up. I've looked through here. I kind of know who you are already. I do believe. And again, jump in. Hey, oh my goodness. Hey, Fontaine. So jump in here. Tell me who you are. Just say hi. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. We're talking about positivity and how contagious it is and how necessary it is for every part of your life, every you know stage of your life. You need to reboot that positive energy. You need to always have a power pack, and God gives us those power packs, right? They give you that power pack. God knows what you need for the journey. And so he says, you're going to need a little bit of Yolanda today. Oh, you're going to need a little bit of Jeanette today. Oh, you better call on Mama Sure. Oh, you may need a little Teray. This is, you have these things. And then sometimes he say, you know what? You and husband need to go away for the weekend. Let them love on you. You need it. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's like, because it's contagious. And when you get that thing, you got to hold on to that thing. So don't beat up your stabilizers. Don't beat up your positivity, your boosters. You got to be appreciative of them. You got to know who they are in your life. And if you haven't, take this time and just say thank you. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, husband. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you, Darla. Thank you, Teray. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you. You got to put them out there. You got to. You have to. Thank you, Nikki. I look at back in my life, the stages of my life. My God, not even probably wouldn't even be saved if it wasn't for those positivity people that's put in my life. Selena, oh my goodness. Ashley, my new boo. Love you. So come on, you have to put it back out there. You have to put that energy back out there because it's contagious. And we need more of that now. We need more of that positive energy. We need more of the you can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. What can I do? How can I help you? Now it's my job. I'm in the job of helps. Okay. This is just, it's what I do. Yes. And I do mine's a little different. I'm not a high S. I'm not a stabilizer. I'm more one of those, hey, let's go, get it up. Let's go. I'm going to push you beyond where you think you can go. That's my job. I was born to do that. You see 10, I see 20. No matter where you go, I'm going to see some more. I'm one of those people that take you and be like this. I want all the water out. I want, that when God come back, he be like, you used every gift, absolutely. Because I'm not going to let you be stagnant. Absolutely not. But because of what I do, I need them positivity people around me. I need all of those people that God has given me. And I'm looking at some of these and I'm so glad that everybody got somebody. Absolutely. And I thank God for those of you who have allowed me to impart anything into your life. And I'm so thankful for all of you who have imparted to me. Every time you guys come in here, and you guys bless me. Every time you guys come in, I get that. Keep going. You can keep doing it every Monday. Just keep going. Whether you're saying it to me or not, the fact that you take the time out of your day is saying it to me. And so we got to start speaking. Okay. We got to start speaking. If you have seen it, speak it. Start speaking it. I know it. let yourself sound crazy for a while. Let yourself sound, like, yeah, you way up there. Yeah, let yourself do that. It's okay. It's okay because that bar, it should be up that high because of all that's in you, because all that God has put in you. That bar should be way up here. There should be no bars that's down here. You shouldn't be able to just step over the bar that you've set for yourself. You shouldn't be able to be doing chin ups with the bar that you've set for yourself. That bar should be up high enough at least that you need to put like get a ladder sometimes, because then we realize that we need each other. We need each other. If you can do it by yourself, it ain't high enough. It ain't high enough. So positivity, and the ability to speak a thing, to say something beyond what you see, to actually speak it, to actually speak it. I want to go to the chats. I want to see, I know I always encourage you guys to talk to me. And I get to talking so much. And matter of fact, let me do this. So if anybody, I collect cups. I love mugs. And one of my positivity people in my life got me this cup. She said as soon as she saw it, she thought about me. Don't we look good together? Yes. Okay. That's a commercial break. But I love my cups. So thank you again, friend. I love it. So let's see. Yes. Teresa says, speak and do. Absolutely. Ooh, I like that one. God is good. Yes, he is. Absolutely. Yeah. I want to talk about this just briefly. She said association causes assimilation. Or assimilation. Right. So we always, we hear about this and we always think about it in the negative. Any of you that's 30 and 40 and over, I guess, your parents or your grandparents may have told you, if you lie down with dogs, right? Y'all know you come up with fleas, right? So, so it always was like this negative thing. Stay away from that person. Stay away from that person. Don't talk to that person. Don't be over there hanging with that person. Don't talk to the non-believers. Don't talk to the atheists. Don't talk to we always got these don'ts. But where's your do's? Where's your dues? Who's running a business that you want to run? Who has a nonprofit like you're a nonprofit? Who's a teacher like you're a teacher? Who is doing what you want to do? Yeah. Get with that person. Go and find that person to have a conversation. Okay? The dues. Because when you're around them, like I said, it's contagious. If you got somebody that has like a work ethic, that works hard workers but don't just work. They ain't just toiling. They have things that you can see after. You see the results. Yeah. You want to be around that person. You want to pick up some things. You want to glean a little bit, right? Right. Association. Absolutely. I see that we have, I love that everybody has put these names down. Awesome. She said, praise God for the uplifters. I'm so grateful. I am so grateful for the uplifters. Some people are just born that way. They just they find positivity in everything. And because I'm telling you, I raised my daughter. How she came out like that, I do not know. I promise you, because she had a father who is he's a high C, so he worries about things a lot. Then she had a mother, myself, who is a doggone military drill sergeant. And so how she came out to still be like, it's a beautiful day, yes. And she just turns. But you know what? Oh, thank you. I just remembered her grandmother living in that house. She's the most positive person. Oh my God, how did I forget Miss Pat? One of the most positive. I've never, ever, ever in my life have I ever seen someone so positive. This woman, whew, and the patience of Job. She's amazing. She's an outlier, seriously. But awesome. I love these comments. I love these comments. Let me see. She said that was her, but but we become overwhelmed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And I know it. You're probably a high C. You're probably one of those stabilizers, one of the part of the fix it crew. And you can become overwhelmed. You can have so much that you're trying to do and feel like you're being pulled in all different directions because everybody's used to plugging into you. We're like, oh goodness, this is too much for me to handle. I can't plug into Fonte, plug in here, plug in there, and it's just like, yeah. So sometimes you just feel like you got all these things, these plugs. So you is especially need them positive people around you. You need those positive people around you that can pour back into you, that can say, hey, you're looking low. Come here, let me talk to you for a minute. And God have them planted all over the place. You be pumping your gas, and somebody come over and just say, hey, how you doing today? And start pouring into you, because God be up there like, she getting low. And Holy Spirit get to whispering in people's ears all over the city. She gonna be over here at 5:00. I'm gonna need you to. Can you say that to her, please? She just got a haircut. Can you tell her it looks good? Yeah. She just got through getting off work. Tell her that you're grateful for her. She's a nurse, So it's all just part of this wonderful, wonderful plan and this positivity and these things that we speak out of our mouths, encouraging people, encouraging one another, building people up. Because, hey, like I said at the very beginning, everybody got a story from the time they take that first breath to the time that they go to bed. Everybody got a story. Can we help somebody's story be a little bit better throughout the day? Can we be positive? Can we speak life? Can we give them a little just to get through? Because when they win, we win. We all win. We all win. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me see. Okay, so let me see here. Feels like people find me and want to pull all of my positivity, and I no longer want to share it, especially when they're a frequent, not frequent flyer miles. Are they gaining? They gaining points? Frequent flyer miles, a frequent puller. Yes, yes. But let me encourage you and encourage all of those who are the positivity, wonderful butterflies that God has given the world. You'll never run out of it. He'll make sure of that because it's who you are. You'll never run out of it. You may get tired sometimes, yes. You may feel like you're, yes, but you will never run out of it because we need it. The world needs it. The world needs you. So what you have to do is leave yourself open to receive positive affirmations. Leave yourself open to be poured into. Leave yourself open to the transient that's on the corner that says, hey, and he just want to tell you something. It's amazing what they know. But a lot of times we won't have a conversation with them. You never know who God will use to reboot you. Clear. He knows what you need when you need it. You got to trust that. You got to trust who you are. And we need it. We need it. God knows I need it. I need it. Absolutely. So you got those people. God knows. He knows exactly what you need when you need it. You can have those moments where you're feeling so bad, and then you'll come around the corner at the grocery store and there's somebody that give them good hugs. Them good ones that make you cry, even though you thought you was okay. and you was fine when you left the house because you came to grips with yourself and said, you're gonna be all right. Cut that out. Get that, stop that crying. Now go on over there and get that dang milk and stuff so you can make this cornbread. And you got to the store and you hit that corner and you saw that Mama Cheryl, you saw Yoli, you saw Mama J, them ones that just be like, come on, how you doing today? You know, I got oh my goodness, Miss Cynthia. Miss Cynthia is, that woman hugs me, and I because I didn't even want to do that yesterday, and I don't even know why, but she's like my purger. I really believe God put her in my life. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let me stop talking. I'm sorry, even though we're in a residential, right? But I believe God put her in my life as a purger. I mean, literally, I can just be like, sometimes I cry. I don't even know why I'm crying. I promise you. But it's an emptying, right? It's an emptying because I get pulled. I get pulled. And sometimes I do carry, you know, even though I may not know I'm carrying it. Sometimes we carry the things that people are going through because we care, you know, nurses, you know, carry things from their patients throughout the day, you know. And so every time I'm around Miss Cynthia, I just like, it's like this, you know, and she's always like, it's all right. It's all right. You know, she just hold me, and then I'm okay. And you know what I can do? I can keep going. I can keep being me. Because the expectation, again, remembering everything that's in you, it got to come out. It got to come out. And so in order for that to be done, we have to get it out, reload, get it out, reload, just like that. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I love these. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, James. I love it. Yes, yes, ma'am, Miss Keita. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. There you go. And I'm hoping that everybody's seeing that we need each other. We need each other. You know, you can't always be the fixer. You got to get fixed, right? You got to get fixed. You can't always just be the stabilizer. You got to let people stabilize you too, right? It's this thing. It's this thing. Going back, I probably can't find it now. It'd probably take me forever. Well, you know, Holy Spirit, do this for me because I want to put it up there. Show me where it's at. So it's there it is. Thank you. So it's a partnership, right? We got to do our part. So we're doing our part with us and God, right? And we're doing our part with us and man. Everybody, it's this thing. It's this wonderful little tango we got going on when we do it right. And we're not afraid to say what we need. We're not afraid to say, hey, I'm low today. I'm low. I got this saying that I tell everybody is man down. If I text you man down, you better call me because I'm down, man down, right? It means I need something. I need some more. I need to be reminded of why I'm doing my Mending Mondays. I need to be reminded of why I'm a life coach. I need to be reminded of why I have a daycare. I need to be reminded of why I'm trying to open a preschool right now. Why am I opening a whole business right now? I need to be reminded of the things that I'm trying to accomplish because I'm low. Because I'm low. And it's a partnership. If you have a friend, a relative, a spouse, it's a partnership. And sometimes we need that clear, right? We need that part. So awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys are so awesome. Whether it's one of you in here, 10 of you in here, the way you guys give is amazing. And I'm just so thankful for you guys. I really, really am, because I can't do it all. I can't, you know, and so you have things that you say that's just awesome. You know, they're just, it's life-giving and life-changing. So I love that we come in here and just rub each other. I love it. The sky is the limit, right? Sky, let's go. Level up. Okay, I'm not going to do it, but level up. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And if you can see yourself going beyond the sky, go beyond the sky. And I think I saw somebody that said about going beyond the sky. Let me see. So you are who you believe you are. You can do what you believe you can do. Never put a limit on what you can do. The sky is not the limit. I'm going beyond that. Yes. 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 And speak that thing. Speak that to yourself. Every time you think that you've hit the crescendo, oh no, there's more. There's more. There is more. And I am just so grateful, grateful for those of you who are my boosters, and I'm so grateful that those of you who say I'm your booster. We go, and you never know when someone's going to need you. You never know. And so you got to always be ready. You got to always be ready. Always be ready. And I think I want to talk about this because this has been coming up a lot, and I know that we're at our time now. So I'm just gonna touch on this because I want to talk about it. So, Fawn, if you're in next week, please remind me, or Teray or Phil. Somebody remind me. She says her office is toxic. Thank God she works at home. I've been hearing a lot about this office, this work environment, and how the work environment can just be, and I'm going to say this as I am closing. There's no light if there's no darkness. There's no need for light. If there's light there all the way already, there's no need. So a lot of times we find ourselves in environments that are toxic. We find ourselves in environments that are aggressive or not exactly our ideal environment. But if God hasn't removed you, it's because they need that light. They need that light. And it cannot be hidden. It cannot be hidden. So it is, sometimes we're in those environments for purpose, because guess what? As toxic as they are, they need somebody to say, clear. And it's in you. It's enough in you. It's enough in you. So just be encouraged. I know you're working from home now. A lot of us are working from home now, but we still got to engage with them. We still got to work with them. We still got to work on projects together. And so just allow yourself to be the light. Put yourself out there. Do the extra. Go the extra mile, always knowing that God got somebody that's right there with a cup like this, ready to pour back into you. Ready to pour back into you. Just give your all, knowing that as soon as you're done, God's like, here you go. People are right there. Surround yourself with those people that's like, you get what I'm saying? Guys, I hope this was a blessing today. I just really, really have been pushing myself beyond, because there's some things that I'm trying to do. I'm going into some areas that I have never been in before. And I have to encourage myself a lot. And so as I'm encouraging myself, I just wanted to make sure that I was encouraging you as well, whatever stage you're in, whatever you're working on, whatever your venture or your adventure that you find yourself facing right now in this part of your journey. Just be encouraged. Know that whatever's in you, you got enough. You got enough to make it work, because he don't make mistakes. And he knows what he put in you. And because he put it in you, the expectation is this, right? So when you start feeling yourself, speak it. When you start feeling, speak it. I'm good. I'm going. I'm going to finish this day. I'm going to finish it strong. No, it don't look good. I acknowledge that. It's not looking good, but this is what I'm going to do. This is my plan of working this thing. And then go strong. Know that you're not going by yourself. And so now I have to go. We have hit our hour. I know that, We come in here, I stir stuff up. I know I do. I just get in here and get to moving stuff around all in your heart, and you get to feeling some things, and I'm like, okay, bye, happy Monday, bye. And then you just like, really? You just gonna leave me like this? I do not want to leave you like this. So I do have the free 30-minute consultation. Call me, go to my website, schedule it. I do believe that this is my direct. You can just kind of hit that link. I don't know if the link is live. Is the link live, Teray, right now? If you wanted to, you wouldn't even have to go to my website. I'm trying to get that link where you could just hit it right here, right now, if you wanted to schedule that appointment. Where you can just go in, call me, we'll sit, we'll talk, we'll find out what's the area, where are we working, what do we need to work on right now? And then we just kind of go from there. Again, I am Omar Lee. I am your life coach. Okay, so Teray says yes, it is live. So if you hit it, then you can schedule an appointment right now. It'll actually take you to my scheduler, and you can go ahead and book that appointment right now. Okay, I'm sorry, my phone is ringing because it's past 7, so my block has come off, and that means it's my cue. I'm way beyond my time. So I hope this was helpful to you. Again, if you are watching this on the replay and you want to leave a message, if you want to say something to me, drop it in the comments. I do go back and look at them, and I will respond. All righty. I hope this has been a blessing, that you are feeling more positive, coming off of your first day of the week, and that you are now looking forward to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with excitement, saying, hey, I can do this. I'm not going to kill my coworker. It's going to be all right. All right. So I love you guys, and I will see you next week on my